in.
Yeah, I got it.
Right,
I
close
pushed the
these
button.
both.
I pushed the go live button.
You're live now?
Yes.
Excellent. Well, welcome everybody. We really appreciate Gamer Tom being here and our traditional casting pro, Declare, who is here to join us. He'll be hopping on in just a second.
What do you mean? I'm already here.
You gotta let me like build up the mystery in case you weren't here. You're like, you know, what is it? God, I can't think of it. Chris Isaac or what's his name? David Blaine. I'm gonna like have you come out of the shadows after we do some David Copperfield smoke. Oh God, the Anubis is already PMing me before I can even introduce the match. Declare what is happening.
Uh-oh.
Anubis wants a sub.
What?
He's trying to use Buster for a Reptile. Let's see. I don't. So the rule for this tournament, in case you're curious, is that's fine as long as you're still under budget. We did not do the traditional thing they do in the big tournament because we just didn't have enough subs. You know how they'll say like you can use anybody as long as they're within, I don't know, 50 or 60 bucks.
Is there?
Yeah, they're good. They're within.
We have the kangaroo subbing for Reptile. Holy shit.
La la. Very nice.
All right, so breaking news right off the bat then. In fact, it's highlighted if you wanted to look at the cup sheet really quick. We have a round one exciting match tonight. We're seeing the debut of American Synergy finally, with the ethereal, mysterious power finally getting flexed in public of KHR and Hildy, the perennial, proverbial, the reigning, defending, the undisputed,
Oh yeah.
the undefeated, god damn it, the returning champions, KHR and Hildy, Venezuela City, Toggle Mi Amigos. And this time they've gone with the traditional brother of another Venezuelan, the up-and-coming, freshly returned, solid defender, playing his guts out, playing really disciplined, smart. We'll talk a lot about him tonight. ST Madara, or Madeira, or Madara, depending on how you choose to pronounce it. I've been getting a lot of shit for how I pronounce it. I'm going to pronounce it just like freaking Naruto. Thank you very much. I watched my Ninja War. I know what's going on. Actually just surveyed 1,000 ninjas outside right before we started this cast, and they told me that I'd never been more excited and that it's Madara. So that's what I'm going with until further notice, Gamer Tom.
Perfect.
American Synergy rounding out their offense with this cheeky, underrated, maybe lower priced Blunts and Tech. Blunts with new hardware trying to turn things around and play a little offense. Glad to see him on the team this season. Declare, what do you have to say about American Synergy before we introduce their opponents tonight?
Well, truthfully told, I have a lot of history with American Synergy, mostly.
Indeed. Some might even say they were once Mata Ratones.
No comment.
No comment. Well, overall, Crom, Hildy, and I go way back from the Siege days.
Likewise.
The times where we're shooting base cores, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Seeing them transition to CTF has been really great. They're both really strong. They can anchor whatever positions they need to be in. If you have them on your team, you can carefully say you can trust them to do anything within the realms of this great game. Tech,
yes. Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't know you weren't done. I apologize.
no problem. No, you're all good. I just needed to take a short breather, you know? Tech is returning himself. He's playing offense for this team more unlikely. I look forward to see what he's doing considering his lack of dedication towards the game. Blunt's the horse. We have to put respect on the horse. He will always just keep his team into the perfect position whenever he pushes up, especially if he plays defense. But I don't think that's what he's doing here.
His job is probably to create a lot of mayhem, I bet.
Yeah, overall, I'm expecting a fantastic, chaotic time with this one.
I've been pretty impressed by Blunts. He was very motivated now that he's on a team. This was the first team that was formed in the entire cup. They formed about 10 minutes after the signups went open. And one thing I really want to credit KHR and Hildy on is that the spirit of this tournament was meant to be a little more lighthearted, a little more fun, We went with a reduced map list, a shorter group stage, a very simple tournament, and they really embraced the spirit. They didn't spend their whole budget. Their current team is $3,509, which is a solid team. They have everything they need to win the tournament. Don't get me wrong. Anytime you start with KHR and Hildy, you're immediately a threat to win the tournament, as we know.
Yes.
But it wasn't until these teams that formed after them, which of course my team is guilty of as well. I think Creek and Magic forming this Combos Con Queso team with an absolute maxed out budget when their initial submission actually was over the budget, with Prowler trying to really stack their team, going out and seeking the most underrated people like Snakey and Caspa that they could possibly find 1 hour into the season, really started to create kind of an arms race that other teams were forced to respond to, which you can't fault them for either. But I just wanted to point that out, that KHR and Hildy could have cherry-picked anybody they wanted and submitted a roster with exactly 3,600 and really just sort of middle fingered everyone with a strong team right off the start.
Absolutely.
And, you know, they may be strong. We don't know that. We haven't seen them. What I'm excited to talk about this season, we still haven't introduced our opponents, which I promise I'll get to in a second. But one thing I want to ask you about, Declare, since we had a little extra time with just 7 in the server so far, drawing Madara, a strong near $700 defender who's playing really well, very disciplined, does this finally give them the piece they've been hoping for to hold the flag? Blunt's also known for playing a little stout D, to maybe free up Hildy to play offense? Or are we going to see in their big matches still Hildy on flag D? What do you think?
I will say this one is all flexibility, because if you ask me, that team of theirs is flexible. There's nothing stopping Crom and Hildy from saying, hey, all 3 of you play defense, the brothers got the offense.
The brothers got the offense. Oh no!
Oh god.
There is nothing stopping them.
Don't say it, Declare. Not like this. No.
There is nothing stopping them from doing that right now, because they have Madara and Blunt as complete anchor Ds, and Tech is one thing I will consider as one of the players that is actually really good at fallbacking, very similar to Technoman. He's in the right position at the right time where you need him.
Well, before we break down too much of their offense, I'm going to jump in really quick and finally introduce their opponent. The maps tonight are Area N23 and Bleak.
Yes.
Oh,
Which
no.
sounds absolutely Toggle 2.0 disgusting to me. But their opponents tonight will be a team that we've seen in action once, taking on my team, the Partners in Crime Originals. The opponent tonight is Team Admin, Team FIFA Junior, Team 2-time finalist, returning half of the Arepas, the classic best friends, Anubis and Cheat, the Colombian masterminds, Team noFACE, adding the American powerhouse admin Poker Face to their team, and Sano, along with their missing player tonight is Reptile, who's a solid defender that I'd love to talk about too. But we're gonna, the rumor is, Gamer Tom, that they've actually gone back to the refrigerator, into the pantry, and they found some leftover kangaroo meat that Mets forgot to sell.
Ooh.
And there's a rumor that we're gonna see Buster subbing for Reptile tonight. So what do you guys think of their opponent, noFACE?
Ooh la la. Let's talk about noFACE. I think we can start with the history of Anubis and even Cheat, to be honest, because Cheat, truthfully told, is much more one of the more seasoned players. He's made finals a lot of times, only to choke it all in the slime poolers of November. And in terms of Anubis is one that actually made it to the finals itself. The standard of what an actual solid player should be. I'm looking forward to what I'm seeing. Poker Face hasn't been playing that much, but at the same time, we all know he's solid. He get the job done. He will anchor most positions, but one thing I am worried about when it comes to Poker Face is I hope he actually manages to keep the nerves calm. Because I think we all know
Well, thanks for asking.
what happens when he goes 1-0 under.
Right, known as one of the more animated, toxic people, a little bit of a team killer vibe. Also a little bit of a reputation for going just a little bit Caspa there. Although Caspa has been playing solid CTF for the first time in his whole career, so we'll see.
Oh,
I think we also...
We have the Buster in the server. I'm sorry for the interruption.
On alias. I'm not going to allow that, of course. I like the trolling, but let's get that corrected. Also, it's worth mentioning that there's actually a third finalist from that team. Sano was on Alto Voltage and won the finals. So I credit to him. That was a great pickup as a fifth. Sano would be good as anybody's fourth. So to see him as a fifth player on your team is really good. And I look for them to be out tonight. The question is, are they going to use, with 200 ping in IG+, are they going to use the Kangaroo on offense or defense?
Maybe. Buster. United States of America. Yes, Buster embracing it.
Yeah, probably VPN to try to give him a shot. I think the server's in Miami, if I remember correctly. Spectators tonight are myself, Court, Declare, Gamer Tom, and Toasty, who has a Spanish broadcast as well, if you wanted to check him out. KHR and Hildy have been clicked in the most in the server. KHR, though, not doing his traditional intimidation tactic of warming up fast. You know, usually when he gets on UT, he runs up the frags really quick, tries to demoralize the other team. We're seeing some of the biggest changes that we've seen in a decade in CTF, with IG Plus being tested in this. The headshot box is a little bit smaller. The weapon switch times are restored to traditional reg netcode. We've seen a little more fast weapon switch playing a part in this tournament. Some boosting. The piston is fixed. Telefrags are back. Declare, give us an idea of just how the tournament has felt and gone for you as a caster, watching kind of the exciting games we've had so far this season.
How do I feel about the game so far?
Right.
Well, let's start with Steamroll. Actual complete close game. Steamroll.
Whoa. Who pulled that off? Let's talk about them a lot, please. I can wait all night.
Oh, wow.
I think we definitely want to focus a lot more on the two US teams that actually gave us a very, very close match in Coronize. Because truthfully told, I think we all can agree we never expected Bobo to be the one to cap.
Yeah. True.
Bobo experiencing a bit of a renaissance now that he can finally go unrestricted piston in IG+. So God help us all. I made a GIF today, actually made an image today, diagramming one of Bobo's pistons. He's been doing so many. So
he's like, finally, my pistons have been unleashed. There's nothing that can stop me now.
Yeah, if there's one thing we needed to adjust UT for, it was more Bobo pistons.
Perfect. So here's the real question of the night. We do know one player is missing. Where is Tech? He was here 5 minutes ago.
I'm sure he'll be in.
Don't tell me he's gotten cold feet now.
Can't imagine it. Also, I hope that both of these teams lined up a substitute just in case. This match has been on the books for over 9 days because an admin, namely myself, I'm not an admin, but the tournament organizer / FIFA had to step in and schedule this match because American Synergy did not play last week. And it wasn't really their fault. They made themselves available on 3 separate days. But, you know, when you're trying to schedule a match with 3 admins on one team and the defending champions on another, sometimes there's a little bit of drama. And without revealing too much, I will say this match had some behind-the-scenes drama attached to it. And actually, you know what's funny? With Buster subbing and Sano as their 5th, this is full team FIFA admin referee on blue.
Absolutely.
Pretty exciting. So, Gamer Tom, let's talk about the obvious. In NewNet, Hildy and KHR were averaging something like, and not just them, we can probably throw Spriggan, Vodka, Viper, Loco, None, a couple of other people into that category as well. Maybe LX and Ondor, kind of the top tier snipers. No Fun was capable of it. They were able to average over 45 to 50 headshots a game, sometimes getting as high as 85, maybe even 92. I once heard once upon a time they both had 92 in a certain match against a certain someone in a certain playoff game with a certain rematch many moons ago. So
Let's play
what
multi-
is?
This is giving him PTSD just talking about it.
Yep.
I mean, Tom, I think the image tells it all.
Yes.
I see your muscles through those tiny walls. Oh, we have live from Tech, and Tech is coming.
Join voice.
Good. And I didn't think he wouldn't be here. I think sometimes we have to appreciate that our West Coast friends, sometimes, if he may just be getting home there on the West Coast. He's in LA, I think. Maybe Santa Monica. I don't remember exactly where in California, but we'll get him unaliased. Good. Well, we've got all 10 here. Ariane's the
I
first
think
map.
the admin has to be the one to do it, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying it in public so that Anubis or Toasty will see it, hopefully. Got plenty of admins here to take care of it if they care.
I think almost entire blue team except.
Let me move right into map predictions, though.
And map prediction. Ooh. Well, if KHR and Hildy can do their fucking toggle thing, then they got this. But
I will say this map, personally, sorry for the interruption, Tom. I think this map leans towards noFACE a little bit. They have a lot more seasoned people to run
yeah,
off
I
with,
know.
like, especially Cheat.
Cheat does well on this map, and I have my little history of playing a cup match on this map with Cheat. He won like, I don't know, a 53, well, like a long ass overtime match on
Nice.
this match.
Well, did you want to tell us about every second of that, or could I just get a scoring prediction out of you for Ariane tonight before the map ends?
Never. Never.
Got him! Gamer Tom, let's hear your number, and then I'm going to hand it over to Declare.
Ah! Well,
Hurry up, we're 7 out of 10 clicks.
5-2.
In favor of who? Who wins the first map?
I'm probably gonna go with KHR and Hildy.
A solid pick. You won a championship with them. Can never go wrong until somebody proves they beat them. 5-2 is the American Synergy pick for Gamer Tom on map number 1. Declare, my friend, 8 out of 10 clicked. Who wins?
Well,
Ariane and why?
Well, I'm going both teams. I'm going to say this one's going to be a close match between Tech versus Cheat on offense. KHR support is more than enough. So the question becomes, will Polka deal with KHR while Cheat is able to storm out? But either way, I'm actually going to go a closer 1-0 win
Damn.
for KHR, Steve.
I like the pick. I could see that happening, especially if they ever choose to play D together.
Interesting. 9 out of 10. Just waiting for
Toasty threatening the hard start the match at 22:15, which would be 2 minutes from right now. I'm sure we'll be clicked in the next few seconds. Good luck to both teams. I will predict, let me look. We got Buster. I think Buster subbing is actually very relevant. He's over 100 more. He changes their defense a little as the countdown gets started. Let me get noFACE. I'll take the opposite side upset. 2-1 OT. Let's see who gets his first belt. Have fun, everybody.
Voice noise.
First belt goes to the red
He's
team.
on red.
Whoa,
And
go
Blunt
Bloods.
appears to be on offense. I'm going to follow the horse. What do you... Oh,
Go
and
Bloods,
he's already got a
go.
grab. There he goes.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where's he
Again,
going, baby?
Nano on low, and he's
He's
low.
already out low.
Double.
Oh, my God. Never bet against the horse. Oh, but there's the entire blue team to smack him down at the door. It's like they saw him get the belt, and they were like, oh, no. We're going to let
shit.
this little Kentucky Derby contender here.
That was
get
a really
just
good first
outside,
run,
and then
though,
it's-
for sure.
Yeah, I thought that was a great run. And really an excellent first use of the belt. He got it clean, nice and quick. And like I said, Blunts has been very improved and motivated since joining this team. He's got some new gear. He ordered a new mouse and keyboard, I think.
Hey,
And was just
And the
very
next
proud.
belt fight has already begun. Entire blue and red scrambling, and red gets the second clean belt.
nice.
Yeah, let me get my overlay up. We may have to time belts ourselves, but with me and Declare here, we should be able to keep tabs on that.
Absolutely. I have been keeping tabs on it, so don't worry.
Excellent, excellent.
Oh, Tech with the
And-
blue flag picked up.
Take a grab on Polka on the opposite side, getting a grab. Gets a. Tries to
Oh,
shoot
we've got a
the
pickup
arrow.
on the red side though, and they're out Ripper.
Go,
He gets a
Bucks,
cover
go.
from KHR. There's a spawning
Fighting a lot,
Anubis
though.
here.
Oh no!
Oh, that
He
is
actually
not
gets
what
a
you want to see
self-kill.
right there.
Oh, watch
luck.
one in front of me, man! Watch one in front of me! What the hell?
Bad luck for Blunts there, but I like the disciplined play to stay up high. That's one thing I told my team about this map is you see a lot of bad flag carriers dodge low and they don't have to. I actually like Blunts trying to brute force his way through Ripper there with his
And the
cover.
next belt is right here. Sorry for the interruption, Court. Blue
That's
team
okay.
is all poised on mid.
We get another kill there, and
Next
what
belt.
what's surprising to me is that Hildy's playing Flag D in the early going here. So a cautious opening. I think one thing for American Synergy is we get a belt grab here from Cheat.
Oh, go
They're
Cheetos,
playing it a
go!
little cautious
Ooh,
to make
gets
sure
killed
their
by Connor.
defense is nice and secure because they've seen other teams already rack up some wins. They don't want to drop a cheap map with
Right,
bad
right,
positions. So Hildy playing a very traditional defense early on here, 2.5 minutes into map 1.
Yeah, I like how he's been playing. He's been pushing up a bit when needed to as well.
Yeah. Wow, more pressure from the red team here. They're trying to go mid with more cover, but Anubis takes the armor
Yeah,
from him and
nice
kills him
grab
there.
on him.
And I'm loving the pressure early from the red team.
Actually, both
Yeah,
teams
but look
are
at this.
showing a decent
We're circling
pressure, to be honest. Love to see it.
Next
I would
belt
say-
is coming up right now. Buster is just sitting on it and takes it.
Kangaroos love to sit there hopping around in mid. And Tech looking sharp here. Translocates into the window. He's fighting Anubis, and we've got a belt grab from that
Oh, go
Kangaroo right
Buster.
now.
Up around! He's hopping! Oh, he wanted to go
little-
after the hole, but he got boosted by Hildy.
At the same
Yeah.
time, we have Tech out mid from high here. He's out on the ripple.
There he is. He's getting cut
And he
off
had
with two.
Combo. But
A
Sano
sandwich
managed
there
to-
from the disciplined blue team with Sano behind and 2 in front. Good call there, Declare. What are we seeing from the blue team with positions early on here? And then
I'm seeing
Anubis on
Sano
defense.
and Anubis on D.
well, now that let's see where this run goes really quick, and if this run dies, oh shit, he's fighting too. He's juking. He's juking. Poker gets killed. Red gets killed. All right, I think now's the perfect time to send Gamer Tom on his first journey to one of the teams tonight. Let's go with noFACE because I see their channel.
Muy tocado,
Matado.
quedó ahí, muy tocado, muy tocado. Hace ventana. Bueno.
Buen su pase, buen su pase.
Cherry. Low, le va a tomar low. Chicos, low, muy tocado, lo tengo.
Voy para allá.
Armor.
Voy abajo,
Ahí
voy
no es
abajo.
nuestro arma.
Uno por mi lado, uno por mi lado.
¿Por dónde?
Esto
¿Por
es
dónde?
gente.
¿Por
Bajo,
dónde?
bajo.
Tenemos la
Me
gente.
mataron.
No, está muy herido en Rocket,
Muerto.
Bueno.
Armor.
No, que hubieras devuelto, weón.
Para arriba.
Uno por abajo, por low, uno por low.
Muerto, cromo.
One more. He got me. He grabbed me.
I'm out low, guys. I'm going out low soon. I'm out low.
One ink.
Low mid.
Pick up.
Okay.
Died. Got one.
We got the big guy, I think. There's a belt in our low.
I got 1D, got 2D.
Okay. I'm in their low tech. I'm getting their arm. I got their armor.
On
I don't know where you're at. I think we're out rockets.
He's
maybe?
on stand. Stairs now.
Where?
Stairs.
Oh.
Stairs. Where are we,
No.
dude?
No.
I have
Go.
no fucking clue, bro.
Nice.
Did we get the pickup?
I
I
don't
got the
know.
pickup. I'm out low. I'm going out there
Hold
low.
on.
I'm low mid.
Push.
Go.
I'm mid. I'm gonna be in our sniper, guys. Never mind. I'm coming to our ripper. I'm in our ripper high.
One is that.
No, he boosted me right in. No.
I said, how is it?
Okay.
We got it.
Oh, I fight.
Where are we?
You know, low.
Clear sniper.
Go.
Good shit.
Nice.
Still have it. Still.
Man,
Welcome back.
what a cap there to take the lead
Nice.
1-0.
Love to see it.
American Synergy, a chain of pickups there into Ripper High, and an excellent pickup by KHR to finish it off. Just too much pressure early on from Blunts and Tech getting out to mid several times. How was it in the voice chants, Gamer Tom?
Was pretty good, but Deck wasn't really talking too much, and like I think they could have had it could have been capped a little bit sooner, honestly. But
You think they had
I
a
don't think Tech was
miscommunication
talking
somewhere?
that much. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe he's got family around or kids. I don't know his personal life too well. But Blunts is the all-star so far in this game. I mean, I swear he's getting near the front door on every grab. Am I crazy? We've
Yeah.
got a boost.
Oh,
KHR
that's a
gets rocket
headshot.
boosted.
Yeah, that's-
Then Pro
But he's
Pistons
out.
into his
That
high. Is
That
this
was a really
2-0? How do you
headshot.
stop this?
Man. John
Yeah,
Cheese.
Oh, no.
Is it 2-0?
I'm going to be honest. That's one of the most pro moves I've ever seen on area end. An amazing rocket boost there on KHR.
Just
And then he
instant
pistons
headshot.
into his window. Declare, break that down for us. That was incredible.
That was an incredible sight there, and you even forget the headshot he did midair too. Basically, that was some pro stuff right there.
Did he headshot somebody in mid while he was flying through
Yes.
the air? I don't. Jesus. Yeah, I'll have to. That's the thing. You got to go back and watch replays to see everything KHR is
Yeah.
going to pull off.
Yeah, exactly.
Although Blue is
I-
trying to rebound here. They're in their base with cover.
But Tech's in
Oh,
mid,
Blue.
and Tech's in his low,
Poker-
but with
Poker's
16
on his
health,
side,
but
too.
one-
I think the blue team
Is
is a
it-
little shell shocked here in this
Oh,
standoff.
drop by Hildy. Oh, she has it now.
Yeah.
Oh,
They got to
nice
get
dump
organized and get somebody pursuing Tech here. Tech's on his stand alone. 56 health, no armor. He's primed and ready to die. We've got to
Oh,
stand
no,
off 12
and-
minutes
Oh,
in
no.
And Poker
Blunts.
goes down to Blunt.
Oh, no.
Good to save.
Come on, let's go.
American
The horse.
Synergy, way more organized, way more practiced. Have they been secretly practicing in the background? They look ready for this. They are running up the score early, and I'm impressed with a 3-0 lead against what we thought was a good noFACE team heading into this match.
God.
I guess the question on everyone's mind, after talking shit to everyone in stream for 2 years, is Poker cooked? Too many Pokemon cards?
Oh no! Poker, you want to buy some of my Pokemon cards?
Yeah, right now they need to summon a frickin' Onyx or something in mid to help them get these belts because they're getting run over.
And look at that. Blunts is out low again. He gets a nice double kill there.
yeah.
And
My
he does
God.
have cover on KHR.
Oh, but he accidentally killed himself.
Good Lord, Blunt's having an all-star performance. I swear his carry time is almost 8 minutes, and we're 9 minutes into the map here.
Yeah.
Very impressed. By the way, KHR and Hildy leading the way. KHR near 70% efficiency. He has both, or 2 caps for his team on pickups. 70% efficiency and 40 frags. Blue team struggling. Poker's down below 50% efficiency playing offense, but leading his team with 25 frags. And what I'm really shocked about is the lack of mid presence and control in fragging by the blue team, but I guess we shouldn't be. Hildy adding another 36 for his team, and Madara quietly having himself a good game with 6 flag kills. What happened? We got a guy AFK with the flag in mid.
Tech.
Come on, Tech.
Tech.
Jesus
What
Christ,
happened
shoot your
with Tech?
guns.
Tech.
Did something happen with Tech's game? Because
Oh my
he doesn't
God,
like
we
that
gotta
way
do a
because-
parakeet check on Tech.
What the
What
heck?
is happening? Are we getting the chocolate here? Bro, maybe I'll give him the 2% chance that maybe he was just recognized the run was dead. There was 5 people around him or something, but you never see anybody just stop in mid with the flag in a match. Good God.
I think they gave him even a second too. The enemy team, they're like, what
Yeah, they
looking
gave him
like
a
me.
second to think like he was
Right, they were just as shocked as us. They were like, what?
Yeah.
And the
They
next
gave him
belt
the
is gonna be
gentlemanly
on-
hesitation.
The next belt will be on 45 as blue team claims that one.
Oh yeah, and as we just passed the halfway point, Declare, what are you thinking early on here? As you get stung 3-0, we've seen crazier comebacks happen on area end, but
don't
Blue
go
has got to
with
do
cheese.
something to get their defense figured out here.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, here's the main problem that I'm seeing. Why does Poker Face have the most grabs?
Well, maybe he wanted to play offense. I don't. My best guess is they didn't expect these positions from American Synergy. Everybody thought they were going to run Blunts and Tech. I just don't think anybody believed it was going to be a real offense until they've seen it in action here. And what people forget is that Sano just won a championship Right? Actually, he's on the opposite team. I misspoke. Madara has just been playing great. You know, he's almost like an upgrade over Reptile. I mean, he's been having himself a solid early season.
And Polka's actually out mid here with Armo.
Contact.
Here we
And
go. They
Blue's
need
already
this.
in there low, and
Oscar
Blue
with
is gonna
cover.
get. It looks like Blue is gonna get this cap here unless
Oh,
there's
they need
somebody
this
in the
one.
mid. Yeah, they will get it. Polka will cap.
He's up.
He's capping. He's in his
Nice call
go.
to Claire. Oh, and he gets
And
the
he's
self
getting a
cherry pick. Yes, can he get two? They desperately need it to make this a match. Poker Face breathing life into the blue team there with a nice
Oh,
run
and he gets the
and
next Armo again, and he's 100
Okay,
health mid
okay.
again with the next Armo.
a cheeky double kill
Waiting
from the
Boost,
blue
maybe?
team. KHR gets killed, but now Poker
Oh!
getting triple team. They're gonna have to pick this up.
By Hildy.
Kangaroo.
Unfortunate.
Kangaroo burnt down there with 8 minutes left. Let's go ahead and send Gamer Tom on one more map, one adventure.
Good.
Send him up again to noFACE, and we'll go from there, depending on the action.
Low, uno low, uno low. Uno low, entra. La toma. No, está en shock.
Muerto un defensa.
Ok, soy en su base.
Muy tocado en shock.
Muerto.
Me mataron. Buena.
Mataron.
Cachera campeando. Campeando en entrada.
Voy abajo, voy abajo,
Campeando
voy
en
abajo.
la
Voy
caja.
abajo.
En
Estoy
la
abajo
caja,
medio.
en la
Bajo
caja.
medio, bajo medio.
Ah, me
Se volvieron,
se volvieron.
Llegamos abajo, llegamos abajo.
Hay dos en nuestra puerta.
Entraron por uno arriba, uno arriba. Lag.
No.
No, me pegué. Uno más.
No, digo.
Al nivel, al 52.
Uno, escalera, KHR.
No me mató, weón. Va por
No lo
abajo.
veo, low. No, no lo veo. Sí, low.
De abajo.
Low, en la oscura.
Sigue abajo. Está en la flag. Puta, como me pega ese casco.
Ay, qué igual,
We're in our high Ripper.
High Ripper. Our high
Ripper high, guys.
Dígame.
No.
I got 3.
We got it. Go.
One north side, watch out.
Okay, watch out.
I'm stealing sniper.
Watch out.
No,
No,
way, bro.
why'd you go that way, bro? I had your back. Oh my god, I couldn't cover you when
Too
you
low,
went
too
low.
low. One in
I know,
base.
but I couldn't cover you when you went low. Sorry.
One on sniper.
Dude, I was getting shot. I'm grabbing.
Shit is there.
One more. Fucking.
I'm out rock. Oh, never mind. We got the flag pickup. We're out rockets, I think.
Come, boost, both side.
We're mid. They got belt. Next belt, 57.
La,
Coming by sniper.
la rata que se va lo
57,
mata.
guys.
Two in.
I'm dead. Oh my god, what a no.
I'm grabbing.
Going rocket. He's going rocket.
count. That was a good combo.
It's rockets, it's sniper out. He's mid.
I'm out there, rockets, guys. I'm
Okay, go,
switching
go.
to flak. I'm not flak low.
There.
got him.
Okay. I have armor. Belt's 57, by the way.
All right, Gamer Tom, welcome back. Catch us up really quick on what you saw. We didn't see any caps there, but a lot of action taking place here in the mid part as Blue tried to make that comeback. What'd you hear?
Nothing too crazy, honestly, believe it or not. That
Yeah,
just
sounds
sounded
pretty-
normal.
Seems pretty mellow from our perspective. Tech actually stopping to type a couple of times. Is he still not talking?
Oh, I didn't hear him, so.
Well, that would normally indicate not talking. Would be a good guess there. Thanks for confirming that
Actually,
breaking news
I will
story,
tell
Gamer
you.
Tom.
I will confirm it for you. Court. Tech is no mic actually.
Nice.
Oh.
For the whole tournament, or is that just something we expect tonight?
Maybe for right now, because.
Or is Tech a ringer that I now need to investigate?
I think his child is. I think his little child is asleep and he doesn't want to wake her up. So.
That's fair. Like we said, primetime hours on the West Coast makes a lot of sense. We appreciate everybody making the sacrifice to get this match played so the league could move on. It looks like,
and
unless
this
there's
gonna be
more...
Tech
Go
cherry
ahead.
pick here, and nice kill on the Sano.
So much pressure from the red team. who is playing core flag D for the blue team? It's Anubis, and I guess what is it? Sano. Sano's having himself a rough game. I played this last season against him, as did if I remember correctly, didn't he have a good game here against Creek where he actually they lost the map, but he was having some decent performances one-on-one against Creek. We cast that game, did we not?
Absolutely.
So,
Sano is having a rough time indeed.
Yeah, it seems like the professor is out for the summer and class is not in session right now. He needs to step it up on map 2.
Right now, right now it feels like most of the time, like whenever Blunt, because like I've been observing Blue's backstand for a bit, it's like he's behind the plays. Like for instance, Blunt gets in, he grabs a free, just like now Blunt is in, he kills Anubis, and Sano's behind the play,
Oh,
as
the
you
door.
can see right there. And Tech's mid, Blunt is
Chrome.
mid. The horse,
Go, Blunt,
the
go.
horse actually, and
it'll
Hildy's
be at the
already there
lock
with
cover.
him. But here's the problem: who's in their blur?
Blunt's picking up
this
the
is
armor
what
here. Are we going to
before.
get a horse piston to the stand? His
Oh,
team boosts him,
no.
doesn't need it. And we're 4-1 with an excellent cap there. I got to be honest, it looks like the only people who knew this was a match are KHR, Hildy, and Blunts.
Absolutely. It
Although if
feels
you
like.
look... Go ahead, dude.
Oh no, it feels like Blue Team's still on vacation right here.
So
Yeah, like I said, out for summer break, having a little vacation. Maybe they're grilling out a little too long. Statistically, Tech's actually having as good or a better game than Blunts, but from my eye test, it looks like Blunts is the one putting all the offensive pressure on.
yeah,
I could be wrong on
Blunts
that.
Has been getting the flag
Let's
out.
see,
plenty.
both flags are mid and both flags are cleaned up. Oh no, the blue flag is still in mid.
Oh, it's still there. Back
And they
pick
get
up.
the mid up. How does
Shit.
the blue team not return this?
I don't know. They still might. There's 3 in mid there, and they finally get it. But they're, you know what it is? They're just not showing enough pursuit and heart. You've got to be pursuing everything with reckless abandon. And the
Yes.
blue team just seems like they're still going through the motions here. Like they're really just kind of treating this like a ranked pug before the big tournament in July. I just don't see. I don't get the sense that this team loves each other or the game right now. I don't know.
Oh,
Could be some adjustment on IG Plus. Maybe it's the map. Maybe it's the fear of inevitability that only 2 teams from each division are going to make the playoffs. But I know Anubis is trying his guts out. Anubis is playing great. Been very impressed by him. Kangaroo doing a good job subbing as we're mid again
Hold
here.
on.
Oh, and they get the
Belt.
belt.
Pushed into his base.
oh, what?
KHR is probably going to pick that
What
up,
a
and this is going to be
headshot,
5-1, barring a miracle save from the blue team. He comes up the pad side, but Poker's behind him. Oh!
As is Buster.
Buster,
Simon,
kangaroo, let's go. The
Solid save there.
kangaroo.
Man, we're a couple of saves away from this being 7-1, though. I mean,
Yeah.
Declare and I were talking about it while you were in the voice channels. If Tech had not gone AFK with the flag, this might have been 7-0 or something. Oh, man. Once again, pouring it on. My God. Somebody's got a steroid test, this Kentucky Derby horse. He's looking like Secretariat out there.
Hey, he's already
Oh,
put everything on the
Tech.
winning ticket.
He showed. Oh,
Yes.
oh, poor Tech. He shot a couple
believe the-
rippers and it bounced back and headshot him.
That's good. You always got to have a nice self-ripper headshot. Anubis with the 1-second
And the
grab there. The
first
map
map.
comes to an end.
And the first map goes to American Synergy.
American Synergy
And-
proving that sometimes the best does get saved for last. They're the last team we've seen in action here. And they put up a dominant 4-1 win. Hildy able to pass KHR in points at the very end after KHR was leading the team the whole map. That'll make him feel good.
And I think we can agree on this one for MVP, the horse.
You know what? I was going to say it. I didn't want to force it because it's always hard to call someone an MVP when KHR is in the server. But you know what? We hand out our MVP based on price versus performance. And I think I completely agree. Gamer Tom, once MVP area in. What a performance. What an offensive juggernaut. Looking like American Pharaoh on American Synergy there. Cashing in his exacta trifecta bet. Woo! What a parlay.
Absolutely. And Pete, for the ones that were non-believers of the horse, you better start believing. He's coming.
Yeah, you might say they're jockeying for a championship, right, Gamer Tom? So get your mint juleps ready. It's time. Man. Well, with map 1 out of the way, we move on to the Belmont Stakes here, or maybe the Preakness, which is the secondary thing of the horse. And I think we look for him here to continue the same thing, Declare. He's famous for that piston out of the thigh pads. And remind me, guys, are KHR and Hildy any good at this map?
Is that a question? What type of question
Court.
is that,
That's
Court?
a trick question.
This should be. This should actually be really fun. I'm going to be honest. I know they got blown out on the last map or didn't have a good performance, but everybody on blue is really good on Bleak. They could win this map. Cheat Anubis were on my team with the Arepas last season. We have 2 of the 5 fastest caps in history on this map. Cheat actually capped in 9.5 seconds off of a double boost last season. Declare, what's your scoring prediction for Bleak here, as we're already 7 out of 10 clicked?
This is gonna be a very doozy map. This is anybody's game arena now. While with Area N, you could say favored noFACE, but they showed a lack of heart. This map, oh lord, I don't even know where to begin.
Does this map favor noFACE?
I agree with you because Bleak has this tendency, just like November, that even if your team is overmatched or not playing well or doesn't synergize, there's a pride aspect to it because it's so popular and classic that just makes people get pissed off and play their best.
Blood, 1 sec, tech is
I could argue that everybody on blue is really good on this map, to tell you the truth. This is one of Poker's best maps. Cheat, Anubis kind of well suited here. Buster's really good here. I hope they use Buster on kind of like a flag or shock D situation here, but I suspect they're not going to be able to do that. They're going to have to do Anubis flag, Sano shock. They may even play 3D and just have Poker and Cheat on O. I don't know what we're going to see from blue, but they've definitely got to get their defense locked down because, man, the horse was just running laps around them last game.
Truthfully told, what I would actually want to see on the defense of blue, I want to see Buster and Sano on D. Have Poker play like a high D-esque gameplay to help Sano whenever he's available, and Cheat and Anubis being the running offense.
So that's a good point, too. Poker, one of the best fraggers in the tournament, doesn't really need to be the primary grabber for a team. I get that he maybe wanted to because of situations or the opponent on area N. Maybe they were trying to take advantage of Sano or of Madara on D. Or maybe they just thought they would need that to get out on Hildy if he stayed on defense. But it didn't work on area N. Let's assume they're trying to win and haven't given up. What's your prediction for the winner here on Bleak? Give me quick numbers, Gamer Tom first.
Well, I think noFACE is going to take this. 2-3.
2-3, good pick. Normally we would say 3-2, but I get that you're from the woods outside of Maine somewhere. Declare, score a number really quick for Bleak.
I'm going to go with American Synergy for this one, particularly because of the horse. Bleak is one of his strongest offense maps, and people really underestimate Blunts on this map.
So
I will say
4-3.
I'm gonna say American Synergy 4-2. Good luck, everybody. We'll see these power-ups get taken here. And I'm gonna say, though, primarily it's gonna be because of KHR and Hildy, because holy shit, it's Bleak. But we'll see. Looking for an exciting game here. Here we go. Take the call, Declare. I'm still getting my overlays up.
Alrighty, no problem. We have a grab here from Blunts, and he's out shock. KHR is with him.
They're already boosting
him. His man.
Already back in space.
Oh no! He's already in his man. 30 seconds in, and they're already in the face. And then we got Buster with the same butt tech with the follow-up pickup.
The second, is that a message to my team that we can also cap on the first grab of the game?
That's what it looks like here.
A very Partners in Crime Originals informed run there by Blunts and KHR. Man, boosting all the way to their base to make it 1-0 American Synergy. Go ahead, Declare.
And I was just about to say both belts are up, and Tech is AFK again, taking care of business.
Man, I don't know what's more embarrassing, giving up a first run cap or giving it 4v5.
Oh no, it wasn't 4v5. Tech was the one that capped it.
Tech's out here running for mayor of Louisville while the Kentucky Derby gets run in the background. He's getting babies going AFK.
But he's
in the
up mid
background,
already.
and Buds goes
He's
ham.
already up mid.
He gets killed by poker though.
Yep.
The keg
And
should be spawning in like 5 seconds.
As we talked about, caps can happen so fast on Bleak. They're not really damaged too much by a 1-0 lead there, except that you have to get out on Hildy.
Absolutely.
Looking in the early going here, seeing if I see any positional changes. Looks like maybe Poker's on D. Is he playing flag D?
I'm something about. Oh, and some. No, no, Tech.
Anubis
he
already
got
with 3 grabs for the blue team, so they've swapped him to O. Not sure I agree with that, but we'll see.
We have Poker face up mid here, actually. Anubis should get this pickup, but Busta's the one that gets it.
The Kangaroo drops into no man's land there, out in the Australian outback, lost, looking for a home.
Probably hit her Buster. We got this, buddy.
Shadow goes down, but Blue's Tech about to grab with the belt, but he gets immediately shut down.
So far we're seeing both teams try to test that shock exit, and barring that first early mistake, everything's holding here for both teams 2.5 minutes in.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
A lot of good jukes early, and as we approach the 3-minute mark, I guess probably good to go ahead and take an
Oh,
early.
Blunt is out high.
Oh,
Oh no, he jumped it. He fails the piston, but he's out low. Crom gets the cover. And he's high, and he's high, and he's high. Oh, Tech with a
Yeah,
pickup,
nice pickup
though.
there
And he's
by
in his
Tech.
back.
Oh man. Oh, I think you should have
Tech,
gone
why
for
are
a
you
shot
going?
there.
Why? Oh, actually, no, he probably with the right call. Because
Dodges up. Joking.
Oh no, Sano.
Sano with the
Sano with the
save.
save there. Excellent flak kill by him. Great job. And let's go ahead and send Gamer Tom on a magical journey.
¿Quieres hacer
Tienen con
Hammer?
Bell.
Muerto.
Tienen su choke. Tienen su choke.
Otro más, con Bell. Muy tocado, muy tocado. Buena.
El Ampli... No, todavía no. Corte Hilde.
Ampli, están en Ampli.
Sí, ya lo
Pues,
cuido. Sí, ahora.
No, lo tengo. No, me lo quitó. Viene un Ampli, atentos.
Muerto. Hilde.
Buena.
Nuestro
Bien,
Bell.
bien.
Uno arriba.
Nuestro Bell.
Cuelo,
Arriba,
porquillo
yo
en
low.
medio. Aló.
No lo veo.
Mataron, puta.
Low. Va a cambiar a principal.
Envía high. Asesor, no, sí, asesor, arriba.
Le pegué uno.
Muerto.
Flag,
Muerto el
flag.
otro. Buena. Seguimos. Bell, cabros, Bell, atacantes, Bell. Me lo tomo.
Estoy lejos.
Me adelanto esta, quédate booster, viene uno por arriba.
Dark belt. 43 in the
Got
car.
him. Belling.
He's dead.
One in shock.
I'm dead.
He's in shock.
Fast.
He's in minigun. He's in
Exactly.
minigun. Two in shock.
Anubis dead.
I am dead, bro. Where is
Go
he?
shock.
He's going shock.
He's
Nice.
going nowhere, bro.
I know, I'm just saying where it's
Matter main.
Got one. Kick is up.
Cake is up, cake is up.
Take it. Alright, take it.
Take it.
One in our high.
Did you take armor recently? Take the belt?
Fucker's dead.
This belt's up?
Build at 43.
Oh. One grabbing? He's pit. Oh, okay. Alright. I got our armor.
Anubis is there. He killed himself in
Build now,
shock.
build now. Smush. Pulse. Shock now. Shock
I'm
out.
dead, guys.
Shock. He's going shock.
On his
He's in
main.
their main.
Nice.
We got it.
One in. He's been shot.
I got him.
One, I think the belt's coming up. Maybe? I don't know why he was there. We're out
I got
shock.
Surprised you enjoyed it.
We're out shock, guys. Yeah.
We'll keep that in mind for next
Oh,
time.
I'm
Zach, though.
dead.
I'm dead
Is he the
too.
winning
Our
for the
red.
end?
No, que habla ahí. El amplo tomé.
Okay. One in, I got him.
I'm waiting for armor.
One grabbing.
Waiting for our
Not
armor.
too high.
Take our belt soon, maybe, if they have.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Alright, I'm pushing. I'm in there high, guys.
I got our
One in
belt.
low.
I'm pushing
gonna
now.
grab with armor. I'm gonna grab with armor.
All right, welcome back, Gamer Tom. Not a lot of action here as both teams failing Pistons. We did see a nice save by Tech at the front door as Buster was trying to equalize but failed a Piston. Anything exciting in the voice chants?
Not really. The Tootsie says bloopers of hammers. There's so okay, yeah. There's right. There's so
This
many.
run's gonna go somewhere. We fucked up another hammer, or he would have been in his base.
Oh, Buster wanted a hammer, but wasn't.
I'm
able to
sorry
get
to
a
clear.
hammer.
I can't. Packet loss is not the reason Buster's fucking up hammers right now. He's not even
Oh no,
trying
I'm
to
not.
Piston
Oh no,
properly.
that's not what I'm talking about. I'm just making generalized to let it be known. I'm not even saying that that's the reason why he's fucking them up. I think as I've already said, Court, the more for the case will hammer count up.
Yep, so Blue showing a lot of heart here. They're putting everything they can on O, but it just hasn't been enough to convert a cap. You got to spread out your ability to move a flag, but also you have to maintain enough fragging power back to seal when you actually get to your base.
Oh, I'm about to be up.
Right now, they have not solved the sealing equation. And Anubis has the amp. So as we predicted, just like when my team played them, noFACE really good at timing the power-ups, not so good at using them to convert them into caps.
Oh, gets a nice double kill.
And it won't help
Yeah,
because you see Crom
Stealthy
is taking care of that.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the problems with kind of the classic layout of Bleak, is the sniper is above the flag. KHR does get to pick it up every time he spawns. And, you know, good luck with that.
Volko is actually doing a really good job of controlling like the red sniper area, preventing them from getting it. But
Yeah.
then blue team just needs to find that one time where Polka actually is controlling it and get a nice grab off.
Let's do a quick frag and headshot check here. Hildy with 17 headshots, 36 frags. KHR with 13 and 37.
It's
So what's
kinda
interesting
stacked
is...
going in. He has belt and keg. He's about to grab. Okay, gets the kill on cheat.
It's a nice kill on cheat. And he's up their main. He's
Oh,
doing
he's
low
back up
mid.
through keg on their
And
side.
He's on his
Throw with the
side.
cover. Ah, he runs into the wall. No.
One does the pick
Nice
up.
pickup.
One does the pick up, and this is gonna be a cap. Oh, and Anubis!
Oh,
There's the flag.
nice.
And there's the
Wow.
cap, 2-0.
Nice.
Well, thank you for jumping in there, Gamer Tom. Excellent broadcast support there, and a good call on the run by Declare and you. A 2-0 lead taken here by American Synergy. And what a good pickup by really everybody. Blunch juking, pistoning it up to the stand.
Himself up there hard for that. Love to see it.
Yeah. Great teamwork by the red team, taking a commanding 2-0 lead. Tech with a nice run through the belt there, or the keg, I should say. And just the ruthlessness of the horse, showing no mercy. Anything that gets near the flag stand,
And
he's
cheat has an amp.
Oh, and a belt.
looking good.
Yep.
Oh, but he goes
And
down to
Hildy
Hildy
just
again.
shoots his head off.
Hildy, the stopper of stacks and dreams.
And you see, that would have actually been one of the best parts of them too, because Tech was AFK for that amp.
Oh no! Oh, yep, yep. He's AFK again for the moment.
He's AFK. Look at him.
Yep. Just sitting there. He's just chilling.
So about halfway into the map here, Hildy with 23
Oh, he's moving.
headshots, 46 frags. KHR with 18 and 46 frags. So IG Plus doing what it's supposed to do, but it has not changed the outcome. The Venezuelan brothers still dominating the game. They're just doing it with more weapons than one. We're mid here from Sano, I think.
Nice double from Son. Oh, he goes down.
Oh, and
Cheat
cheat
the
actually
pickup,
hit the
and their
pick
whole
up.
team
nice
is
kill
here.
Chrome.
They've got to cap
Oh,
this,
the
right?
combo from G. Oh.
Solid combo, but there's Madara above him. Poker straight lining it to the stand. Cheat picks
Oh,
it up.
let's
and
go.
Two up
Blue
and they
gets the
get
cap.
2-1.
Let's go.
Heyo. Oh, well, now it's a game. That'll create some drama. And let's move Gamer Tom down and have some, see how the teams are reacting to this development.
Da un golpe.
Choc.
Muerto.
Hacemos el fallback y...
Sigue en base, sigue en base. Quiere tomar pipa. Buena. Uno más. Me mató KHR. No lo veo.
Muerto.
Buena.
Va a salir el ampli,
Uno
creo.
arriba, uno arriba.
Y es lo mismo. Voy,
Va a
estoy
salir el
lleno.
ampli, creo.
Booster, estoy lleno. Chucha. Uno por shock. Muerto el KHR. ¿Tenemos ampli?
Se adelantó uno con Bell, creo que
lo
el
tenemos.
quinto, weón.
Bueno,
Tengo su armor, me tiró shock.
Vamos.
Dale,
Tírate
dale.
choque, yo
Puta,
la
me
tomo,
mató
la tomo
Hilde,
también.
weón, me mató.
¿Dónde estáis?
Chop,
Puta, me
está
mató
viendo ahí.
Hilde, weón. Era buena, weón. Seguimos.
Red Hill Belt, weón.
Uno en shock. Low. Buena. Uno más. KCR en base, shock.
¿Alguien tiene Jack? Creo que ellos.
Me mato KCR, no lo veo.
Mato
Va por
Hilde.
shock, va por shock, lo van a bustear.
Shock, muy tocado por shock.
Lo van a bustear.
Le pegó
No,
al
Llegó a
broque.
su frente, llegó a su frente.
Sí, llegó.
Voy a matar.
Esta no se muere, weón. le metí-
Mierda, no murió,
se
weón.
muere.
No se murió.
Sí.
One in high. One grabbing.
I think he's trying to go high.
It's high. Living high, recover.
I'm dead. He's high out. Yeah, he's out high.
Got him.
Returning. I think nice.
Nice. What the hell? They're playing 5-0.
There we
I'm
go,
grabbing.
what's happening here.
Never mind. I got our armor.
Ads, lies. I have ads turned up.
Running.
Someone give me some. Wow, JP.
Uno
Aren't you
bajo.
like a millionaire, bruh?
Dos primos. Se ha shock.
Shock.
Se movieron.
Sale ampli.
Está Cron ahí esperando.
Sale ampli, me mató Chrome.
No,
Tiene
no,
Chrome.
Tiene el ampli. Muy tocado.
Muerto.
Está muy tocado. Murió.
A ver. Huevo. Entra.
Estoy lleno.
Voy, la tomo, voy a
Lleno,
choc.
pero espero.
Voy abajo, voy medio abajo. Dale, vamos, medio abajo.
Buena. Oh, te tranloqueó.
Llegó su high.
Llegó arriba.
Muerto.
Buena. Buena.
Make this a game.
Seguimos.
En su choc.
Uno shock.
Cherry. Oh,
Man, hot and heavy, 3 caps going on the board while we had you on that adventure gamer, Tom. You had to hear something exciting there as we're now 4-2 with 6 minutes to go.
Absolutely. Love to see it. Blues trying to keep themselves in this here.
Yeah,
Look
nice
at
rebound
Lucky.
there. They did give up the cap, but man, 4-2,
at
6
Blunt.
minutes to go, and we've got a juke from Blunts here. Stealing the belt
Blunts
from
is
the other
doing my
team.
style. The Blunts is borrowing my technique there. It was actually like to see it. And the KHR is in position for the
Five,
boost.
but he gets
Oh
double
no,
flacked in the face by
Anubis.
Anubis.
Kind of a bozo play there from Blunts, his first one of the match. He acted like he was about to get boosted, but that was a red guy behind him.
Oh
Maybe
no,
he was counting on his
KHR was.
teammate to make the cover.
Oh no, KHR was going to boost him, but unfortunately.
Yeah, but he was in front of him. He's nowhere in position to boost him, and he just started jumping.
Yeah. Yep. Unfortunately.
I guess if I had KHR as a teammate, I would get excited and start jumping around too.
Yes, that's very
Yeah.
true.
Tried to cosplay as Busta the opposite team there.
Yes.
Cheat with the amp, but tech with the grab.
Hildy with 41 headshots, almost 80 frags, 16 flag kills. KHR with 8 covers, 69 frags,
Oh, a nice kill there from Tech.
31 headshots. And we've got Cheat with an amp here.
Oh, goes down the crawl.
Fallback from the red team, and he gets killed by KHR. Good of them to handle that, punishing Cheat for his, well, Sun Ruben-esque tendencies with the amp there. Power-up's actually pretty even on this map, with American Synergy getting 55% of the amps and 50% of the belts. So,
Yeah, red and blue are consistently getting their own belts. I think one belt has been what evened it up is the stealing of one belt each. There, so everything's even. Red team has like a slight advantage on the amps.
makes sense. And one thing that's working out for American Synergy, you know, we've been trolling him for going AFK, but Tech is actually, looks like they're holding their belts for him. He's got 7 and 2 caps, 2 assists here. So showing that he's a little stronger O than Blunts on this map. But a really consistent performance overall. 4 minutes left here as Blue is trying to make a comeback. Anubis trying to pull a spawn max move. Tech is also out, getting boosted to his base. We're in another standoff here. Red has a capping opportunity.
Red has a capping opportunity. The flag's just on
Oh,
the
I
pulse,
think they're gonna
ticking
get
down,
it.
and this should be. And there's
Yeah.
5-2.
Oh,
Dang.
Damn.
5-2. That's going to almost be the nail in the coffin. A real dagger from the red team. And I'll tell you what, why don't we send Gamer Tom one more time to hear the teams? What do you think, Declare?
Sure. Ice Skate, do it.
Uno en árbol. La toma. Se quiere ir principal. Camerió arriba.
Puta el ampli,
Arriba, arriba, muy tocado. Me mata de una pelota, güey. Llegó por arriba, por si acaso.
6-2.
Uno por shock. Caché reload. Entraron dos arriba.
En su shock.
Me mataron. Va por shock.
I got you.
We're boosting all the way to the front. Oh no! Sorry, dude. That wasn't me. That was Hildy, dude.
Oh, what you mean?
That was Hildy, bro. That wasn't me. I swear.
One in.
I thought I heard it.
Running.
I'm in there low. I'm gonna grab and piston out high. I gotta get my hat trick, bro. I'm out high.
I got one.
Muerto el otro.
Crossing over to our high. Oh, they got me in the high. Black rocket high.
Keg in our hack. It's going high, gas one.
Estoy en otro.
Returning.
Nice.
Hay
Go,
dos
go,
más,
go,
hay
go.
dos más.
I'm with you. Go, go. Nice.
Man, American Synergy pouring it on, adding 3 more caps since we sent Gamer Tom on his final adventure. 2 minutes to go here. This has become a rout. Blunt's redeeming himself with an excellent dodge piston there. Any heart, any drama, any storylines, Gamer Tom, or was it just pretty much dejected humiliation from noFACE there?
Yeah, they were there when I was in there. They weren't talking. It was pretty much silent. That's
Man.
The silence
God,
is telling, you know.
It's always sad to hear 2 kangaroo funerals in 1 week. Definitely brutal. And, you know, I love the Arapis team. I enjoyed playing with them last season. I wanted to see them do really well in this tournament. It's going to be tough for them to make the playoffs with this loss. American Synergy probably just has to win 1 more map against anybody in 2 remaining matches to seal up a spot. My team's already 4-0. It's just tough. You know, in a shortened season, most of the time, 4 of the 5 teams in a group will make the playoffs, but this time it's just 2 out of 4.
Yeah. Oh, the
You only
kick
have-
respawn too.
You only have 3 matches, so you got to come correct from the beginning, as they say. American Synergy showing the extra time they prepared was not wasted. They've obviously been practicing somewhere, or either they just have amazing chemistry. Hildy needs 5 frags in this and stoppage time to get to 100. Can he get the C note?
Blunt swats his
They
hat
boosted
trick.
Blunt so
Swats
fast,
his
he
hat
almost
trick.
ran into
No,
his
goes
own
down the
rockets
Buster
there.
again.
And this
He
is gonna be a
gets
cap,
sniped
and
by
there's
Buster.
7-3.
Oh, shit!
Soto. Yeah.
I think 7-3 means they matched the score we had against them, which is kind of ironic.
Sano with the
Holy
cherry
cow.
pick. Entire red team on them, and there's the return, I think. Yep, there it is.
7-3.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us. That was very exciting as American Synergy pulls 7 caps out again. Who's our MVP for Bleak?
Oh man.
I think I'm going to say
almost everybody in the red team there. They all played phenomenal.
I might have to say Hildy. Hildy, I believe, led the way in fragging, really held it down on D, had close to 50 headshots, and as far as I know, never really needed a fallback. You're right, a total team performance there from the red team. Very impressed by them. I will say MVP Hildy on Bleak. And you know, you could easily give it to KHR too. Obviously, anytime KHR clicks in on Bleak or Vault City, you could give it to him. But a commanding 7-3, and what was the first map score? 4-1, or what was the final on Area N?
I will say area N was 4-1. Yep.
Okay, so 4-1, 7-3 victory. God, those scores sound awfully familiar. Let me check my team's result against Team noFACE. When we played Team noFACE, The scores were 4-1 and 10-3, but Vengeance was the second map. So if you extrapolate for the faster play, it's roughly equivalent for both teams. Man. But what an opening performance by American Synergy, letting everybody know that they have not just been dicking around, not playing UT. KHR and Hildy looking sharp as ever.
Guess so. Like, love to see it.
Oh.
Absolutely love to see it.
The meme that Crete just shared.
Man. Let's see. noFACE. Let's see. Happy
Well,
New Year. I'm updating.
overall, congratulations to American Synergy and a well-fought battle on noFACE there, as they have to go back to the drawing board and figure out what can they do to keep themselves from being eliminated immediately.
Introducing
There.
Yeah, it's really tough for sure. I'm updating the standings now on the cup sheet, by the way. It's just taking me just a second. All right, so there we go. That should be updated, and now noFACE, sadly, because they've played 4 maps, falls into last. And I'm trying to think. I mean, they could theoretically make the playoffs. What they would need to happen, they've got to beat Team Wabong, of course, and then they need everybody to beat American Synergy.
Good luck.
But even then, they might lose on tiebreakers. So it theoretically could become a 3-team race, but after what we just saw from American Synergy, it's hard to believe they won't take a playoff spot. We'll see, though. I mean, Team Wabong just redid their lineup. They've got a big match on, I believe, Monday against American Synergy, so we'll get to find out pretty quick. Gamer Tom, any thoughts you had just on what we just saw? Just more of the same from the last couple of years from Hildy and KHR. They were seamlessly able to swap from having what they had been doing in the past. So one season they picked up a sniper for $700 in LX as their third. Last year they went with an offensive player within Crow in the big tournament. This year they go with a defender with Madara, and they seem just as dominant with all 3. So what the hell? How do we stop this team?
I'll go on.
You don't. You don't.
Oh.
You have to become immovable object, because it's going to become an unstoppable force meets an immovable object.
Hildy's like, you don't. You don't.
This bitch. Well, if Hildy's available, I'd love to talk to him. I see him on voice. He's deafened. Maybe we could pull him in here and.
Hey,
see
you
what
want to
they're
talk? You want to
thinking.
talk real quick, Hildy? Are you ready for the stream?
I moved him in. Let's see if he unmutes. But congratulations to them moving into second place in that division, and really they're undefeated, so they control their own destiny just as much
if you don't, no biggie.
as anybody else. Looking ahead on the schedule, so tonight is the 30th. I don't see any more matches on the schedule for tonight. We do have 2 matches scheduled for Sunday, which is June 1st.
Hey.
Those are Group 2 matches between the Chaos Cartel and the Men's Crucible, and La Chunkla Manda against Combos Con Queso, along with 2 more matches on Monday. So it's going to be a really heavy weekend of UT for everybody. Really looking forward to it, and the season is moving right along. Storylines are developing, and the playoff picture is, as they say in Happy Gilmore or basketball, beginning to emerge. Actually, Declare, one thing I wanted to ask you, now that we've seen officially every single team in the league play, maybe now is a good time for Gamer Tom to pull up the team page, like the Teams League CTF. And is it time for us to update our kind of our preseason rankings with like a power ranking of these teams?
That can be done 100%.
Do we want to do it right now? I'm okay doing it on the cuff.
I mean, sure.
Let me send
Sure, I guess.
Gamer Tom, if you want to maybe take a screenshot of the team standings, I'm going to send you one I just took. If you pull that up in like Paint or something, you could add numbers to each one, and maybe we could talk about it or see what the viewers think. Declare, I'm assuming you have the link to the cup sheet and are looking at what I'm looking at.
Oh, absolutely.
So here's the question. Let's start from Team 8. We don't need to go right to the top yet. Who would we say is the 8th best team in the league right now. It might be noFACE after what we just saw, honestly.
Truthfully told, for me, the bottom 3 teams, and I'm gonna do 8 to 5, and this is in no particular order.
All right, that would be 4 teams, but looking forward to it.
I'm going to say it's between the Chaos Cartels, the Men's Crucible, and probably even Team Webong. But then again, this is the pre-Team Webong. We need to
before
find
the
out
Smoke
what
Techno Man move.
Yeah, we need to find out what the post Team Webong looks like now to call that one.
I think I agree with you. So who would you put number 8, the Chaos Cartel or the Men's Crucible? Those were the first 2 teams you said.
Yeah. I would probably say as of right now, based off of what I saw on the game of Vengeance and everything, it doesn't. I would say Men's Crucible because I didn't see much synergy between Zack and Sly at all.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Let's make them number 8, Chaos Cartel number 7. I think I agree with you there. Who are we making number 6? Probably Team Wobong?
That would be the old Team Webong. We don't have an idea what the new one plays like. We can theorize that they're gonna be top 5 or 6.
You think they're better than the team we just saw? Poker, Cheat, Anubis, Buster subbing for Reptil and Sano? I don't think they're better than them.
I don't think so because Reptil is also missing. So like right now, I would actually put both Webong and noFACE on 5
Just
because we haven't
tie at
actually
5.
seen. Yeah, yeah.
I guess you'd have to put
seen-
Team Wabong ahead of them because they've only lost 1 match, right? So they're actually in much better. Technically, they could dominate their last 2 games and finish first in the division.
Absolutely. And normally,
Um,
this is where normally you would say Imp's team is like in the dead middle, but Dramith has been literally a solid pick on their team, and so is Blackout. Although Blackout hasn't played yet, but Dramith.
But he has mixed.
literally-
He has mixed before he went on
Yeah.
vacation.
Absolutely. Dramith has actually elevated that team up, so I will have to put a lot of respect on that team.
I think what excites me about that team is that in IG Plus, Nanum, Dre, and Imperium have all gone up in value, and probably Bobo too with the Piston. If this is not like those teams Imperium built last year, or maybe even the Easy Company team from a year before, Nanum is in sharp, really good form right now. Blackout's really active. Dre has had a year to get his CTF feet back under him since coming back from kind of primarily playing Instagib and Sniper Arena. And Imperium's really looking good. Honestly, I've been seeing him play mid. He just beat my team in a mix with a pretty stout mix team. So you're right. That team's definitely a threat, but I'm not going to let you shade or, you're not getting off the hook, Declare. You got to pick. Are you saying they're the 4th best team or are they higher?
I would say 100% 4.
It shows how
100%
strong the
4%.
league is right now. All right,
Yeah.
now we're gonna get hard. Now we're coming. Well, that's what she said, Declare. Ooh la la, Gamer Tom.
It took me a
Right.
second to pull it up on Paint. Can you go over the order? So like I put numbers up on screen.
I'm sorry, guys. We pulled out numbers, so SpongeBob here wasn't able to keep up. We got to go back for a second.
I
right.
couldn't computer, okay?
Oh no!
So-
Chaos Cartel is number 7, Tom. I can see his stream. I can see.
You said
his stream. Chaos
the Men's
Cartel-
Crucible number 8, the Chaos Cartel number 7, Team Wabong. I'm going to be the tiebreaker there and say they're number 6, Team noFACE number 5, La Chunkla Monda number 4, and now we're down to the nitty gritty. We got to hurt somebody's feelings here. There are 3 undefeated teams left, actually 4, but who is the 3rd best team in your rankings right now out of Partners in Crime Originals, American Synergy, and Combos con Queso?
Ooh la la! This one is a very, very difficult one. And sorry, Court, I gotta hurt your feelings, but I'm gonna throw you guys on number 3.
At number 3, I mean, I don't think you could argue. I don't think anybody could argue either way. However, you want to order those 3 teams. Since I'm on the team, who am I to sit here and argue? So number 3,
Well, no,
Partners
I
in
would-
Crime Originals. Gamer Tom, what do you think?
That's
Because
really
you've
tough
seen as many
choice.
matches as we have. So
Yeah.
what do you think?
I'm like hard pressed to really rank these three teams here because you've all
Well, you're
done
getting
well in
pressed.
your own regard.
Yep.
Oh my god.
The good news is no one's going to burn your house down if you get this wrong. So it's really for fun. Mid-season rankings update, but you got to put it somewhere. So who are you putting number 3?
I kind of have to agree with Claire now.
Okay, no problem. So Partners in Crime Originals down from their preseason number 1, now at number 3. Now, after what we just saw, and then the dominant performance and the fragging improvements from Snakey and Caspa and Magic having 44 flag kills and Creek doing Creek things. Who
Combos
is the
Conqueso.
number 1 and the number 2 team in the league, Declare?
Combo Conqueso is easily number 1.
Easily number 1, he says. They have definitely been dominant. They also won the All-Star game, although KHR was on that team with them. Gamer Tom, you agree? Or do you think what we just saw is the best team?
Yeah, I actually think I can kind of agree. I was about to rank do it opposite, but you know what? You have a point. Like the team that Creek put together there is a very strong team. If Caspa can continue to play as well as he did in that first round, then I think they're gonna have a pretty unstoppable
Locals-
team. But we'll
Loco's
see.
calling me out saying that I need some sleep. No, Loco, I am awake and alive, my friend.
So, with Gamer Tom and Eclair being the tiebreaker because I'm on one of the teams, ranks in order: number 1, Combos Con Queso; number 2, American Synergy, who we just saw play; number 3, Partners in Crime Originals; number 4, La Chancla Manda; number 5, noFACE; number 6, Team Wobong; number 7, the Chaos Cartel; and number 8, the Men's Crucible. So, it'd be interesting. I'd like to take some time after the season. I guess we need to get together with Prowler and talk about. We got a little complaints from people on the salaries, but I still stand by our salaries. I think this may have been the first match I've seen where the team that spent more money actually lost, which was, Buster subbing, I think, pushes noFACE above American Synergy in money spent. But I believe every other game was won by the team that actually spent its money. So if you're building a team next season, just remember, use the money available. You cannot take empty budget into the server with you to face KHR and Hildy.
But either way, I will say both of these all of these teams, there is one weakness within all of them. But I will keep my secrets to myself for this one.
Declare, of course, like fucking Batman and Lex Luthor, keeping secret plans to beat all of us, hidden close to the vest. What a jerk.
Yeah, Blunts is saying Peck was playing the Jordan Flu game with no mic.
Oh no, I know, Bloods. He was basically oh mic all game, and even AFK a few times too.
I think he's talking about Tech AFK and no mic.
Yeah, no.
If I ever hear Tech compared to Michael Jordan again, I'm actually going to throw my computer into the fucking ocean. Please don't ever do that again, under any circumstances. I will stand by all that is good, right, and holy in this world and say that is a blasphemy to compare Michael Jeffrey Jordan to Tech. But Tech had a nice game. Hildy never did unmute. I think he's probably AFK, probably having some victory noodles or some arepas. Who knows?
To Claire,
He's feasting on the
okay.
blood of unicorns.
Blunts is clarifying. He said, I never compared him to Jordan. I said he was playing a game sick. He said.
Okay. Well, that just spreads COVID. Just kidding. Man. Well, hey, happy birthday to Hildy this week. A nice birthday gift from him with a victory for American Synergy. They move on. Remember, this was originally slated as a single elimination tournament, so I'm glad that, if nothing else, it's been a very successful season so far. Every team has gotten to play with their team so far, so it's looking good. We've got a solid free agent list. People like Playful Buster, Mikey, Bardoko, Chubby Rain, AK have joined. Gamer Tom is in there if you guys ever need a streamer that you want to play a match with.
Yeah,
Reven,
or an emergency last sub if your fifth decides to not show up for whatever fucking reason.
I believe
Like-
Reven becomes available after June 2nd, he told me. So if somebody's looking for a pick there, maybe you can get him to put down the bowl and play a little defense for you. But it should be exciting here as we get into the second half of the season. You know, the group
Games
stage
to
will come to an end,
for sure.
and then we'll cut to 4 teams and wrap this puppy with 2 semifinals and a finals. The one big decision we still have left to make, and maybe I should ask DeClaire while he's here. The big debate was whether the 2 semifinal games should be best of 3 or best of 5, and we need to decide now before those get seeded. So what do you guys think?
Ooh.
Best of 5.
Fucking DeClaire, always picking more maps.
I mean, hey, I'm fine with best of 3 too, because
Gamer Tom?
considering
I'm
Atlas
fine
is
with
small-
either or, but I mean, it is a mini. Well, you did say it as a mini tournament at the beginning.
I
so,
agree.
I mean,
I agree with that. I think I've been leaning toward best of 3. That's what we talked about at the beginning with a best of 5 finals. And honestly, it is a mini tournament. I don't want to commit people to multiple Sundays of possible 2.5 hours of matches. So unless something drastically changes or the community rebels, look for a double semifinal matchup in a couple of weeks or a week or so of best of 3, and then an exciting final the week after of a best of 5. The playoffs, of course, will not be randomly selected. It'll be captain elimination. Each team will get to ban a map, possibly even 2, and then they will pick from the remaining pool of maps, and if necessary on the tiebreaker, we'll use captain elimination all the way down to 1 map to rule them all to settle it. So a lot of exciting UT still to be played here. Now, the community can do its job. Get out there mixing, pugging, playing, making streams, videos. Shout out to our friends over in Dope Pugs. They have a Wingman tournament I forgot to mention earlier in the stream. I believe you could still sneak in if you PM Sly. But
Maybe.
there's multiple 2v2 TDM tournaments going on. One in Europe, the Dope Pugs 2v2, v2, 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 Wingman tourney will be kicking off soon. This tourney's going on, and once again, during the 25th Renaissance year, heading into 26, Unreal Tournament, CTF TDM, alive and well. And the communities are thriving in IG Plus and New
a lot more to come. A lot more to come.
Yeah, good stuff. Well, thank you all for joining us. It's always a pleasure. Gamer Tom and DeClaire. We'll see you, I believe, Sunday night for 2 matches, then 2 more Monday. And yeah, I got to go get good now that I know Hildy and KHR are coming. Venezuela Toggle City is on the horizon.
There. Good stuff.
Yep. Take care.
Yeah, buddy.
Time for me to get some food, my friend. So I will see you in a bit, and it's always appreciated for this cast and the stream.
Of course, of course. Bye bye.
Take care, my friend.
Great Oscar time now. Ad, of course. Oh, the ads. I agree, of course. Always the ads. Fun, good fun. I could play Wingman, but I need to sleep to be fair. I've been sick. I've been coming down with something. Thankfully, I got out of work early, so gotta go say hi to Oscar. That thing. Couple days. Bye bye.